Just got this in. So this is the Eachine E013 Plus and the Eachine VR005 FPV goggles. If you are just looking to get into FPV, get a taste of it without spending a lot of money at all, this may be the package for you. This is the cheapest combination out there, or one of the cheapest that you will find. But how well is it? How does it do? That's what we're going to find out today. We're also going to be taking a look after this flight during the day at this. These are the Eachine FPV Accessory Points, or the hoops. It's recommended for any drone that's around 80 millimeters. As you can see, they've got the little E013 Plus on the side here, and these are really pretty cool. We're going to be flying through these sometime later this evening. Right now it's still too bright outside to see them, so we're just going to cruise the backyard. This is the drone here. This is the E013 Plus. We've got a camera on the front here for your FPV and a video transmitter, 25 milliwatts. This is not a Wi-Fi FPV experience. This is an analog one, and for those of you that don't know, that is a good thing. You want analog video. That'll give you the best lag-free experience. It's ducted, so you can crash all you want. You're not going to break this thing very easily. I also like how the bottom here, they've got individual replaceable sockets for the motors. You'll just pull the plugs out. If you do break a motor, there'll be no soldering involved in fixing it. So that's really, really nice. So we got 3 different modes on this little guy here, and it's also got turtle mode, which is where if it's upside down, it can self-right. It can self-right, which is actually pretty neat. You've got buttons on the top here to change your modes and change your channel and band. Really, really pretty basic. The R button, this is what you'll use to start and stop the motors. So these are the Eachine VR005 goggles here, and as you can see, we've got 2 antennas. These are some of the specifications of it. Really, these are not the best goggles in the world. I mean, what are you going to expect for around 30 bucks, right? You can't really expect much. And they're pretty small, which is good, which is kind of nice. This is sort of how they fit. The first thing that you're going to want to do when you put this thing on the ground is get your goggles tuned to it. LEDs on the inside will indicate what channel and band that you're on, but you're going to have to take the cover off to see them. It's really, really kind of difficult to see that. So what I kind of just recommend you do is press the search button, let the goggles find the channel and band itself, and then try to adjust it from there. You know, cycle it with the channel button, and then work from there. Work until you see the absolute best quality picture. I'm actually on the E1 band, but for some reason these goggles have me locked into the E2 band, and if I put it to E1 it doesn't look as good. So I've noticed that some of the channels and the bands are not completely lined up on this goggle and this video transmitter. Just something I've noticed, a little observation. Okay, so I'm gonna bind to the drone. That's how you bind, and I'm gonna take off using the R button. And now we're armed. So we're just kind of floating. So there we are, there's me. And right now I'm in mode number 1, that is the stability mode. And we're just sort of cruising around the yard. We don't have a lot of wind. You don't want to fly this in a ton of wind. Now there is no on-screen display. Sort of a downside because you can't see how much battery life you have, but generally you're going to get about 3 minutes of flight per battery. One thing that I really recommend that you do is to keep your hand, hold on 1 minute. One thing that I strongly recommend that you do is do not keep your fingers on these buttons. Keep them right here, because if you tap either of these buttons, you are liable to just change the channel and band on yourself, and you really don't want that. So we've got a little bit more angle in this mode. We can go a little faster. The first mode is more tame when it comes to its angle, but it will not let you flip. This mode still will not let you flip, but you can see we are moving way faster than we were before in the second mode. So you can ease into this as much as you want. Alright, now we're going to flip into acro mode. Oh, I just crashed again. The second crash so far. Since we've got it crashed, I'm just going to go ahead and replace the battery. And here we go. We're arming it. Well, we got to rebind. And we're off for the third time. Now, 3 beeps, I'm in full acro now. Let's try to do a flip. I'm gonna get some height. Oh, whoa, whoa, oh my goodness. Now this is where I would say that as an acro trainer, don't expect it. Do not expect it. The level of control that you have to actually try to learn acro with this is just not powerful enough. What's going to end up happening is you're going to put this into acro mode, and you're going to end up crashing, or you're just going to end up messing it up, losing a prop, something like that. I really don't consider this to be an acro trainer. I really don't. Oh! Oh! Alright, let's go see what happened with that one. Look at that. I've lost some props. I've actually lost one of my propellers. So if this happens to you, which it will, especially with these props, tighten down your props after every crash, because that's probably part of the reason why I just lost these. And if you're looking for how to put them back on, try to just match them diagonally like this one. See that? That one popped off, so I can match that one to that one, and that's how you can replace it. You can also look at the pitch of the props to get it replaced. It's always a good idea. But luckily, they do provide you some spare props in the box. If you do end up losing all the props on this thing, you could also try the props for the Mobula 7. I have those linked in the description below. I've tried those. They'll fit right on top of these, and they'd be good replacement props. They sell them everywhere, so you won't have to wait, like if you lose all of your propellers. Now, some people are probably going to say,
John, you just suck at acro. You obviously can't do it.
If you think that, well, go watch some of my other videos. I'm only bringing this up because I don't want people to get this and think that, oh, this is going to be an acro trainer, because it's just not. It's not an acro trainer. You're not going to be able to train very well with acro. It'll set up some wrong expectations. Now, if you're just going to do some basic flying, some basic FPV, this thing is great, and that's what you should get it for. It's just so difficult to complete any moves properly. And we have like no wind too. Like, that's my favorite move. Oh, that's my favorite move right there, the split S, and I can't do it. Hey, at least the whole unit's actually staying together pretty well. As the sun is going down, I am placing some hoops So here they are all in a row here. It's basically a little tube with a light set in it, and we've got some modes here. We can either make each hoop blink, we can make it rapidly blink, or we can just have a solid color. They are powered by this unit here, which has 2 AA batteries. Here, we're gonna just fire them all up for you. Now I have them held down with other drone batteries actually that I have, but they do have holes in them that you can use to put stakes in the ground, especially if you plan on like whooping all day or for a long period of the night. You have that option. So yeah, there's the hoops, and in just a short time we are going to be flying through them. Oh man, wasn't that fun, guys, with the hoops last night? That's just so freaking awesome to be able to fly through those with this thing. Alright, well that's it, guys. That's my review of the Eachine E013 Plus. I hope you found the review informative as well as honest. That's also the end of the review here for the Eachine VR005s. I think that this is a really neat little combination if you're looking for an absolute dirt cheap way to get a taste of FPV, to see if it's something that you're gonna like, or perhaps to gift it to somebody. Either or, this is a good little combo. Just don't expect to be doing any aggro out of it, that's all. Just use it as a backyard cruiser, because it does great at that. If you've got any questions or comments, please leave them down there below. Any suggestions, I'd love to hear from you. Have you got the Eachine E013 Plus? What do you like about it? What do you hate about it? Tell me, leave me a message down there. As always, I hope you guys have a great day, and well, I'm gonna go do some flying.